And with that, I want to invite to the stage one of my other best friends, and that's Donna Karan. Please invite her. So I'm going to ask Donna and have a old relationship as well. I can see. And my family, Rita, I, and Donna, we've known each other for a long time, and you see this space here, Urban Zen, and Donna's been very interested in well-being and the evolution of consciousness, and we go back a long way. I want you to say a few words.
Thank you, Deepak. As my teacher, my guide, on many different levels, like my inspiration, the person who gave me the first mantra. So when I was able to deal with the chaos, or handle the chaos as a designer, where do you find the calm? And I think the calm has to reside within ourselves, but as a designer, probably nobody better than the two people who sit to my right and left truly represent what Urban Zen is about. Where do you find the calm and the chaos? The chaos here being New York City, and I'm so appreciative that you're here in this land of chaos, but now our chaos realms throughout the world, as you so articulately pointed out. Urban Zen really stands for everything we're sitting here today, and Paulette represents creating a community that wants to deal with consciousness and change. And I use the word create, because it really does come from creation. As a designer, I've always sort of dressed what we're wearing on our outside. But so much more important is addressing what's on our inside, because that's really where it all starts. And as a designer, traveling the world and constantly being inspired. It's like taking a journey through ABC. If you don't have the opportunity to get on that plane and go and really feel the people and feel the energy and feel what is in their soul, is an honor that Paulette brings to all of us here, for those of us who don't travel. For those of us who do, and as I say, I'm constantly being inspired by the people. And on some of my first trips, and that is to Bali, you kind of like deposited in the land of beauty, deposited with people whose mind, body, and spirit take you to a whole other dimension. You sort of want to see, why doesn't everybody live like Bali? Or why doesn't everybody live like the people in Africa, who are so pure, who live in community, who live in communities of consciousness? You go to India, where there's color and light and energy. And here in New York, we're so busy, we're so constantly on the go, 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 dealing with the me, 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 me. And what we really need to deal with is about the we, not the me. We, for me, is West and East, and put that together. And as a designer, I'm constantly inspired of mind, body, and spirit. And it's something that on my personal travels, my theater travels, of how I developed, why me? And it wasn't about me. And it became very obvious it was about everybody else around us. And celebrating that creativity of the cultures. And I know for, in a world of the economy that we live in today, we're so busy building the model of New York City. I feel like I go to Fifth Avenue, Madison Avenue, London, Paris, and it all sort of feels the same. And as we desperately need that culture, that preservation of culture that can really inspire us and also bring us together as one, because the wisdom lies there. I look at Deepak and I feel like I'm on a journey immediately, and I feel so much better. I wish I was on the plane with him. But having to deal in New York, coming here to ABC is going on a journey. Seeing the craft, seeing the soul, seeing the hand, seeing the people from all over the world. I've had the honor of representing and being involved with Russell James, who's also standing here, on a nomad project of the preservation of the Aborigine culture. And going off to Australia and being out there with the Aborigines, and to see the sensitivity and how connected they are to the earth, to where real creativity comes from. And I think what we see here is sort of that tier. As a designer, I am constantly being inspired by those journeys, whether it be to Africa, to India, to Bali, to Senegal, and most recently, the devastation of what's happened in Haiti. You know, that was a call to action. How can we act? We can truly create a change. You know, Urban Zen got behind a project called Hope, Help, and Relief Haiti. You know, where you can deliver a tent. There's one right over here. You kind of see a box. It's from Shelter Box. Where you can give a person a home. And where is that home? Well, their home has been devastated. But to be able to give 10 people a home and giving them water filtration and giving them sleeping bags and place and all of that. But our vision is a tent today, a home tomorrow. How can we rebuild Haiti? How can we rebuild the homes in Haiti? And my dream is to work with the creativity, the most extraordinary creative people in Haiti. And it's just 3 hours away. And it reminded me when I was saying this in Bali, and I was thinking of Bali and the people of Bali, and as a community of creativity, how that could be duplicated and that model be used, preserving Haiti as well. You know, to get into their content, to get into the people and celebrate who they are. Because they have the wisdom, they have the creativity, and they have the ability to create that land with our help and support, that magic can come out of Haiti. So it is a magical place, and it's a beautiful place. And I think once we travel and you get to see the people of Africa, the people of India, the people of all over the world, and I am so grateful for Paulette and her vision and her sight to be able, when we're not able to take that trip, to be able to take that journey right here. And it's been an honor for you allowing Urban Zen and to be a part of ABC. Paulette's come to many of our seminars and sat and really bring a community together as Deepak. You know, with his wisdom and knowledge, he launched Urban Zen, what was it, 4 years ago. And it was really a celebration of how we can really deal with healthcare. You know, how do we care for patients, not care for disease? How can we be there in its totality? And with that wisdom that Deepak has shared with us for so many years, I couldn't think of a better person to share and guide us, because he certainly guided me and so many others with his words of wisdom, his song, his spirit, and his energy. And I am so thankful that I can be sitting next to you, Deepak, and hearing once again an inspiration in words of wisdom.
Well, Paulette? Paulette? Reciting Rumi and Hafiz, she reminded me of a great poem by another great Indian poet, Rabindranath Tagore, that Cheryl, you heard me recite this before. He says, the same stream of life that runs through my veins night and day, runs through the world and dances in rhythmic measure. It is the same life that shoots in joy through the dust of the earth into numerous blades of grass, tumultuous waves of flowers. And I feel that my limbs are made glorious by the touch of this life throb of ages dancing in my blood this moment. And I can promise you, you come here in this space, you'll feel the life throb of the world dancing in your blood this moment.
Thank you both, that's so beautiful. I actually read that at Lena's birth ceremony, and we turned out to go a long time ago. So this was just absolutely such an incredible privilege and honor to have these two standing here to really be stewards in this movement to create commerce and beauty and design as tools to affect the positive change that we really do need, and to address the new consumer in the world who's really ready to, you know, invest their dollars and, you know, in something deeper than what's peripheral, but that beauty runs very, very deep within us. And so, you know, we're thrilled to have you join us on the journey to serve in the world and also create beautiful energy in your own homes. And by doing that, you each are a link in the chain that is the shift that creates the ripple that can change the way that we do everything on this planet. So, yay! Have a great time.